Hi everyone, welcome to Tamari's World. In today's video, I will be making things with air dry clay. I have never used this before, but when I was in like elementary school and stuff, even in high school, in my art class in high school, we made like little pottery, like bowls and types of stuff. So whenever I'm doing like an art thing, it's drawing, crocheting, I always love to use Pinterest. Pinterest is like my go-to kind of app. Love a good Pinterest board. So I made one for pottery, and this is like some of the stuff that I have. This is very interesting. This is like a candle. Like you could put like a mini candle type of thing in there. Like that seems very easy to make as well. But this is what I plan on making. Something like this where you can put a backflow incense burner at the top and then have like the smoke kind of flow downwards, almost like one of those like water fountain feature things that people will have like in their backyards or whatever. Anyways, let's go back to this Pinterest board because we have like this version, we have one that looks like this, which is cute. We have this one with the little frog in there, that's cute, with a little lily pad. I like the little details and stuff. This one very like anyways, but yeah, those are the vibes that we're going for. I have my music in my nice lovely headphones. Now I have seen that they have some backflow incense at Earthbound, which is one of my favorite stores. I love Earthbound. Earthbound, sponsor me, pay me, because we could do a lot together, I promise you. If I can freaking open that, there we go. So first thing we're gonna do is make the bottom dish part. I want it to be like not too big, like kind of small. Okay. I have water here too, because I know I'm probably gonna need water. Oh my gosh, I'm a little scared to like this is like so like final. Like I'm okay. It's hard. Okay, what the heck? I was not expecting it to be as hard. Okay. Well, I don't okay, I'm just gonna take all of it out. It's out. We're gonna use this little knife types of thing. I cut it up, I guess. I don't know if this is supposed to be a knife. I wish I had like like string thread. I do have thread. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, I don't have anything to like cut the string with, but I'm just gonna. I see the people do this like in the, but usually they do it from underneath. Maybe I. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I put some underneath and then. Hold on, bro. I can do this. I can freaking do this. Yes. Look, bro. And that, my friends, is how you freaking problem solve. I'm listening to SZA's like newest album thing. I haven't listened to it yet. I know I'm very late, but that's what I'm listening to right now. This little platform is not the most stable, but we're just gonna. It feels so weird. Oh my gosh. I need it to be like, because I know what the consistency of this is supposed to be like, and it's just dry. But I've never used air dry clay before. I've only used regular, like you have to put it in the kiln and stuff. Like the teacher had to do that, like where you just make it and the teacher like does the rest. But then you like paint it and stuff afterwards. But it was always so nerve-wracking, like when you came back the next day and the teacher was like, oh my gosh, like something didn't make it out of the kiln. And it's like this dramatic thing, like you're worried about your thing. Like, did it make it? Did mine make it out of the kiln, you know? Mine always made it. Yeah, or maybe it was just me. Maybe other people didn't care about their things as much, but I really did. Like, I really wanted mine to make it after all that freaking time and effort that I spent freaking doing that thing. I need it to be like this, though. Like, okay, maybe this. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, just trust me. Pretty good with my hands, you know? I'm literally having so much fun doing this. Like, I forgot how much I love just making things. Like, I'd never, especially being like a college student now, I barely have the time to create the things that I want to create. You know what I'm saying? But whenever I do find the time, I'm just like, man, this is amazing. I just like doing things with my hands. I'm a very hands-on types of type of person. I'm kind of like messing this up a little bit, but like I'm hoping that at the end it'll just come together. Like I'm just having faith, really, and just doing things. Like I'm really playing with like like dirt and water right now. And like I'm making something cool. It's just the little things, you know. Like you can just play with some dirt and some water and at the end of it come up with a very beautiful thing. It's like paint. Like you're literally just playing with different pigments, different tones, and different hues, and you're making a beautiful masterpiece. And that's why I love creating things and just making things, because you start out with very basic things, things that maybe only cost you like a couple dollars, and you make something memorable, something beautiful, and you're like, wow, look at that, you know? And I don't think there's a such thing as bad art. Like I'm one of those people, like all art is good art. Like as long as you tried, as long as you had fun, you had a good time, that's what art is about, you know? It's not about making the best, prettiest freaking looking thing in the whole freaking world and doing the whole most magnificent techniques. And no, it's about creative expression, expressing your innermost creativity that lies deep down within your soul. Y'all see the little I love this. I love it. I live for this. Sometimes I like to like cosplay as like a mad scientist, except I'm just myself. Maybe it's like an alter ego. I wouldn't even call that a mad scientist. Well, sometimes I think I have a lot of like alter egos, but it's not even like they're an alter ego. I just like pretend I'm that person, but it's like it differs. It differs from time to time. So it's always kind of like different people, but they're kind of like different versions of the same people. But then maybe there are different versions of myself. Like I'm just cosplaying different versions of myself. So it's not really cosplaying at all because it's me. Wow, full circle moment. Rub on some of these edges because I don't like it when things are like cracked. Like it has to be perfect, but not like not like too perfect. Like it doesn't have to be perfect. Like it's not gonna be perfect, but like it's gonna be close enough. You know, like, it's gonna be pretty close. So I made the dish part of it. This took longer than expected, but made the dish part. This is like kind of gross and like satisfying at the same time. It's very satisfying to like wash clay off of your hands because it's like ultimately dirt. So it just kind of all dissolves away into the deep dark abyss of the sea. We've got the dish part. Now I'm just gonna this is like the leftover stuff that I kept taking. Oh my gosh, I just rubbed that on my forehead. Wow, it's like Ash Wednesday in here. I feel like the whole vision is really gonna come together once I paint all of this. Because that's really when you're gonna see like all the vibrant colors of everything. The vibrant colors. Y'all, I love colors. I don't know what it is. I just love colors. Like I just always had a thing for colors. Even though I like mainly wear black most of the time. I love colors and color theory and like knowing how to like make like mix different colors and stuff. I think that's really cool. And like sometimes I'll see a really interesting color and I just think about the colors that go into making that color. Like I think about the color theory of the color. And I find that very interesting in my head. Like if I'm ever bored, I just like find something that's colorful and that's like a pretty color. I'm like, how would I make that color? And then I just start making it in my head. Okay, it's kind of like a moment of truth. I'm gonna try to like scrape this off the bottom. Please just like come up nicely. Because I want to turn it around. I just don't. Oh gosh, this is like actually scaring me. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do this right now. I'm not gonna do this right now. I think I'm gonna ruin the whole entire thing. Oh yeah, that would have been terrible. I don't know how I'm gonna get this up. I'm gonna try to like put water on the string to see if that'll make it like easier to make it go through. I think that's doing something. I don't freaking know though. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I think the bottom is like not thick enough, so it's not gonna come up how I expected. Like it's like sticky, it's stuck to the table. So what am I supposed to do about that? We might have to like literally redo the whole thing. All right. Yeah, we're gonna redo this, but like do it a way better way so it doesn't do that. We're just gonna speed this part up because It's okay, guys. Sometimes in life you gotta restart. You gotta restart again, and you have to restart again, and you have to restart again. And that's just life. All right. I finally made the dish. I'm not going to pick it up again. I did pick it up in my last thingy. I'm not going to pick it up again. I'm going to leave it here for now. I don't know how to make it dry without it sticking to the thing. I hope when it dries, it just doesn't stick. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to put it on. Maybe I can put it on like parchment paper or something. Maybe I should put it on parchment paper. Okay, I'm going to clean this off, get parchment paper. So I'm going to do that really quick while this is still like this. I made this little leaf. So cute. This is gonna be like the bottom leaf. But then I had to make this like little platform to go on the back so that the leaf can have some like height to it, and then I can make another platform and then put the top leaf on there. I have been working so meticulously on this freaking thing. I'm gonna have to look at some videos on Pinterest because I know some of them have like a little hole through the top one so that it can flow through the bottom and then go through the things. Mine doesn't have a hole in it, but like I feel like the way that it's angled, it'll just come down the thing. But I don't know if it works like that because I need to know if I need to put a hole in it or not while like before they end up drying. I feel like once it's all like painted and stuff, that's when it's going to be truly the masterpiece. But like right now, you're going to have to use a bit of your imagination. Thank you. Okay, so this is what we have. It looks very like right now, it's really giving like it looks like a vagina. Promise y'all, I did not plan for it to look like a vagina, but it kind of does. And that's okay because once I paint it, like I said, you're gonna have to use your imagination a bit. But once I paint it, you're gonna see that it's a flower with leaves and a little waterfall moment and stuff like that. Okay, after lots of research on Pinterest, they all have holes in them. So now I have to put a hole through the freaking middle of it. I did end up changing the top part. Still have to put the hole in the top, and I'm using rat tail comb. I think I'm just gonna like make it so that it's like it goes kind of through. Oh goodness. Yeah. Okay, so the final product before we let this dry and end up painting it. This is my masterpiece. It's definitely like a Freudian slip that it looks the way that it looks. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. But anyways, I'm probably gonna paint it tomorrow because it's literally like 8 o'clock. I started this around maybe 3-ish to 4, and it's like 8 o'clock. So I've been doing this for like 4 hours. So we're gonna end up painting this tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to day 2. Today we will be painting my clay creation. I posted this on my Instagram story. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me. I posted this on my story and you all had lots to say. Lots of y'all had lots to say. And it's okay. I understand. I mean, I'm looking at it. I see what it looks like. I get it. But hopefully after today, it will be very clear what I have made here because it's not what it looks like. Things are not always as they seem. Everything is not what it seems. So we're just gonna get on into it. Why am I touching it like that? Okay, anyways, maybe I should stop. I'm going to be painting with acrylic paint because I have a whole thing of a whole bunch of acrylic paint colors. Okay, I got all of my colors and I'm just gonna start painting. I love mixing my own colors like I was talking about last time. Anyways, y'all, we have important business to talk about because TikTok was just banned for like 12 hours. I don't know, but I didn't even realize like for the people who found me here organically or maybe found me on Instagram even, TikTok has been my main platform since 2020. I don't like calling myself a TikToker, but that's literally how I grew my platform is through. Why did I start with pink? I was not supposed to start with pink. And here I am dipping in the pink. Anyways, I'm just gonna start with the pink part, I guess. I already have pink on my brush. What was I saying? Oh, TikTok. TikTok was just banned, bro. It's just so interesting. Like, it's interesting because I was kind of looking for a reason to stop using TikTok. Honestly, I've kind of been sick of it just because it's so TikTok will shadow ban you, and then you have to use specific like words and things to get pushed into the algorithm. And at the end of the day, it starts to feel like I'm making things that just because other people want to see them and not because I want to make that necessarily. And that kind of that bores me. That has bored me. That is the reason why like in school I would be so bored so much of the time because we were always learning things that we were supposed to learn for a test or for the curriculum, not because I actually cared about learning what I'm learning. It's kind of why I didn't want to go to like an art school, or like why I didn't like reading as much in school, even though I love reading, but I didn't like reading because they were telling us what to read and they were telling us what to look for and what alliteration and what patterns and things, and not just letting us read for the joy of reading, and it just kind of took all of the fun out of it. And then once I got out of that, I was like, I actually do love reading. I love reading. I love a good book. But it was just because of what they were forcing us to read. That's kind of how I feel on TikTok. It's like I kind of like have to force my content to be a certain kind of way. And if it's not that kind of way, they will not push it and it won't get in the algorithm. And getting paid on TikTok is like getting paid little pennies and go and like dance monkeying for pennies. Okay, maybe that's maybe that was a bit far. I don't know. That's not really my style anymore. And it was at a certain point of time. But at the end of the day, I truly I loved being on TikTok and I loved the community that I was able to build on TikTok. There's so many people that will reach out to me and like ask me for advice and ask me for help with this, that, and the third. I love the connection that it was able to allow me to have with other people who think like me, who look like me, who like share the same interests as me. And that's something that I will definitely miss about it. But something else, like I've loved YouTube since I was a child. YouTube has been such like a safe community kind of area for me. Even though like I just recently started taking my own content seriously, I've been watching other YouTubers since I was a child, and it has allowed me to feel such a sense of community just by being a fan of like my favorite YouTubers. Like my favorite YouTuber when I was growing up was Troy Sivan, and now he like makes music and like goes on tour and stuff. But like I loved watching him when I was a kid, and I was very much on like the white gay YouTube side. I don't know how I got on that side, but I love my white gay YouTubers like Troy Sivan, Connor Franta, Tyler Oakley. Like I love them. And then Dan and Phil, like even to this day, I love watching Dan and Phil. I love Dan and Phil's videos. I think they're so funny. And I've been watching them for like, I don't like 12 years now. Like that's insane, you know? I've always seen myself as somebody who would make videos on YouTube. I just never knew, like it was, to me it was kind of one of those dreams that you have and then you give up on it because you have to get like a real job, you know? And that's kind of how I always saw it. So I'm like, there's no point. Might as well just like do something else, whatever. But now I'm actually like today I literally today I applied to get monetized on YouTube. Like that's insane. That is insane. And it's something that I've been like dreaming of. This was on my one of my vision boards when I was a child, is to be a YouTuber and to have a YouTube channel. And I'm literally doing that. And I'm doing the things that I dreamed of doing. And it's really all because of people like you who watch my videos and who support me. And so I really, truly thank y'all so much. First, my classes are canceled on Tuesday. It's because it's supposed to be snowing, but only like up to like 4 or 5 inches. But like here in Texas, that's a lot of inches. And we don't have no school tomorrow on Monday either because it's MLK Day and it's Inauguration Day, which Donald Trump. I hate to get political, but my whole entire existence is political. They have made my existence political, so it's a little hard not to get political when right.
At the end of the day, I support anything that supports human rights, people having the rights and freedoms to do as they please. like be on an app like TikTok, and the fact that it was banned and unbanned, and people are like thanking Trump and like, oh my gosh, yay, Trump. This man has been saying for years how he wanted to ban TikTok. You don't think he banned it just so he can unban it, so people can be like, oh, and then the freaking messages posted on the TikTok screens like, oh, like Trump is working to get it done, and oh, thank you, President Trump, for unbanning TikTok and giving it back to the American. He was the reason it left in the first place. Like, do we have amnesia? Did we forget like all the stuff he was saying about China? Do we not remember everything that Trump was saying about China when coronavirus was here? About like, do we not remember this? And now it's like you're just demonizing China once again, but saying like it's just like.
But anyways, like I said, I hate to get all political. It's all just a bunch of hoopla. It's a bunch of hoopla. And matter of fact, since we are getting all political,
Politics is really just a way of dividing people. It's really just a way of getting us to choose and pick sides and pick which one is better when they're both kind of terrible, but they both have good points. So it's like either way, you're kind of picking something over something else and like neglecting somebody else's basic needs for somebody else's needs. And it's like, how, like,
and that's really all I gotta say about that. I think I really got all of that off of my chest. So I'm just gonna keep painting my pretty flower. I'm thinking of how I want to do the inside of the flower because I want it to be like one of those things that has like the little things with the little dots like on it. But like I don't know what that's called, and I'm gonna have to find an inspo pic for that. But I'm really almost done. The painting part is not taking very long, thankfully. Alright, y'all. I've been painting away, and this is what we have so far. It still looks like a diagram of a vagina, but that's okay. You know, and something that's also very interesting is I was just texting somebody about this the other day about how I love art. I love art that kind of portrays female anatomy or like a woman's body, but in a very nature kind of way, like in a way that's very tied to nature, because to me the body of a woman is just so beautiful. And it's a work of art. It's like nature. It's just beautifully just the way that it's made. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who the artist is, but I remember seeing like a collection of things that they are like oysters or clam shells or things like that, but they're drawn in a way that portrays like female anatomy. And I just think it's so cool. I think that I love stuff like that. So maybe it's not a Freudian, well, maybe ultimately it is a Freudian slip that this happened because I was not meaning for it to look like this, but I'm really not mad at it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's kind of iconic that like I meant to make a flower and I made something that resembles a vagina because it's already like a thing that exists, like a flower. Like when people say like deflowering, which first of all, ew, I kind of hate that word actually, and I hate that I just had to say it. But like it's already a thing, so like it's just so interesting to me. Like I'm just connecting all of these dots right now. I'm definitely looking to paint like a yellow lily because I wanted to have like these little like thingamabobs and kind of have like this ombre effect on the petals. So I'm gonna like kind of do some blending. Well, it's gonna be cute either way, but this is what I'm going for. So we're just gonna see how it ends up. We're freaking back. It looks so pretty. Ah! It's so pretty. I told y'all it was a freaking flower, okay, with a leaf and a waterfall. So that's what it is, I promise. Here she is, all fully painted. So beautiful, so beautiful. I love it. I just have to put Mod Podge over the whole entire thing. I haven't painted the bottom, or I'm not putting Mod Podge on the bottom either, but so cute. I love it. She's almost done. We have finished Mod Podging, and I'm dressed up because I have to go to the store to get groceries because it's gonna snow. But we finished Mod Podging. It looks so great. I'm gonna take a video with the back camera so you can really see the glossiness of it all. Here she is. You know, I truly love it. I love it. I love it. When I come back from the store, I'm going to test it out. So we're going to have a big moment of truth. And I freaking can't wait until I get back from the store because I'm so excited to see how this turns out. And I have made it back from the store. Okay, time for the moment of truth. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Anyways, we're just going to light it and see what happens. I'm nervous. Okay. Okay. Now, I guess we wait for the smoke to come down. Don't tell me that's... I'm so confused. It's supposed to go like this way. Are you joking? I might have to get a different thing of incense. That just pissed me off. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to Earthbound tomorrow. I'm gonna have to wait until I can get backflow incense. Actually, these are just incense cones. It doesn't even say that they're backflow incense, so maybe that's my bad. I'm gonna have to get some backflow incense cones, and then we're gonna test this out the real way. I'm trying not to be upset, but it's okay. And we're back. Made a quick little trip to Earthbound this morning. I freaking love it there. When I go to Earthbound, I have to look at everything because everything just catches my eye. Earthbound, sponsor me. So we got some actual backflow incense cones. These are lavender. They smell delicious. Y'all, we have made it to the moment of truth. Ah. Oh, that's how they light that way, because they have a circle on the bottom. This whole time I was thinking, like, how does that work? Like, how does the smoke flow through the bottom of it? But it's because there's a little hole on the bottom. Oh. Okay. Time to light this baby up. I don't know why I'm nervous. I was nervous the last time. Okay, here we go. It's taking a while to get lit. Okay, we have some smoke coming through the top. Am I tripping? Is it coming? No, it's not coming through the bottom. I'm gonna just try to light it in my hands and just wait until the smoke starts coming at the bottom, because I don't know what. Oh, it's coming at the bottom. It's coming at the bottom. Okay. It's flowing. I don't even know if you can see that. Wow. You can see it. Wow. Look, everyone. You see it down there? Oh, this is so cool. It's all like pulling up. Right now, it's all like pulling up in this part. I'm gonna light it more. I want to see the smoke like flowing from the bottom, you know? There it comes. Oh my gosh, you see that? In the middle. You see that down there? Oh, it's coming. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. Look at it in there. Can you, oh my gosh, can you see it inside? Can you see it in there? This is so insane. This is insane.
This is insane. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it looks so cool when it does. Hold on, I'm gonna shake the table a little bit. You see that? It's like jiggling, like it's water. This is what we call true art. Art in its purest form. True, magical, mystical. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is so cool, bro. I'm in love with this. I love this. This is my new favorite. I should see, this is what I'm talking about. I get too excited and I blow it all the way. So upon first use of this thing, first one is that you probably shouldn't use acrylic paint for something like this, because apparently acrylic paint can catch on fire. Now, this did not happen to me, but I looked it up, and because there are some areas like underneath here where the paint kind of started peeling up. So obviously acrylic paint, not the best idea. And another thing, these cone things, like, they create resin, kinda like there's like this waxy like resin feeling stuff that kind of dripped down the middle part, which was interesting. I was not expecting that. It didn't burn as long as I thought it would. It gets super hot. Don't pick this up with your hands. I almost burned my finger off. But other than that, this was a pretty good experience. This was a success, and I love this thing. Maybe next time I'll use like a heat resistant paint. They have ones for like stove and fireplace types of things, so maybe I'll get like some of that. Obviously, I'm definitely gonna do this again. But the next one I make, I'm gonna use the heat resistant paint. It's gonna be all black. I really want to make one that's all black so you can really see the smoke. And I'm just gonna like, it's going to be much simpler than this one. I don't know why I tried to do this for my first go. However, go big or go home. Right. But other than that, this turned out so great. I had so much fun making this masterpiece, and I'll still be using it even though it is like kind of flammable, I'm still going to be using it because I really like it. Until it starts giving out and stuff, then we can do something else about that. But I'm still going to use it. I don't care. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my freaking channel. I'm just applying to be monetized, which is great news. I have so many things coming for this channel and I'm so excited. Thank you all for being here. I love you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!